Welcome to An Acquired Taste. Today we're going to be looking at how to tune skis. This is going to be a very simple process of both sharpening edges as well as waxing your skis. Purpose behind this video is to demystify some of the process of keeping your skis in tune and save yourself a lot of dollars, keep your skis at their peak performance throughout the season, every season. Typical tune will cost you roughly $50, which is an edge sharpening and a waxing. So we're going to take a look here of some of the tools that you'll need to invest in. You're looking at about $100 up front, but this will last you for years to come. The first thing you're going to need to invest in, and this will all be linked down below in the description, available from Amazon.com, is the Sks Multi Tuner. It's a base and side bevel file guide that's about $55. DMT diamond stone files, they're $20. We're going to be using the red fine stone that's used for maintaining an edge. And then second, Maxie Glide. It's a company out of Stowe, Massachusetts, and they make Maxiglide Plus. That's $20 for a 4-ounce or 120 cc container, and I'll get into more detail there in a moment. So first things first, let's take a look at the ski. In front I have my trusty line, Sir Francis Bacon, and the first thing you want to do is set the file up. So you always want to start by filing the base edge. So this 1% bevel is set. If you are using these skis as an everyday recreational skier, what I'm typically doing is I'm setting a 1% bevel edge here and then a 1% bevel edge on the side. If you're a racer, and I've raced in the past, you'd want about a half a degree. That's what I meant, 1 degree, and up to about a 3-degree bevel. That allows for, especially for slalom skis, them to not quite set up the same way, but on an everyday all-around mountain ski like this one, you're going to go 1 and 1. So what you do is you apply these skis are fairly sharp already, so this is just a maintenance sharpen. If you want, you'd use the blue file for skis that have a lot of rust or pitting. So you go down the ski. I'm just going to do the one side here for demonstration purposes. Okay. Then what you do is you would file the other side, base edge, then flip the ski up on its side. Take the same file, again it's at 1 degree, take it on out. You'd set it for the side edge, and again these diamond files do a nice job of maintaining that perfect sharpness throughout the season. You would repeat this on both sides. Typically, if you've been sharpening your skis on a regular basis, many times all you need to do, and I'll demonstrate here, is just to maintain that edge, is just to do the side edge, assuming that the base edge is in decent shape. You can put a quick sharpen on these every few times you go out, if and otherwise they're in decent shape. But again, this doesn't take very long. A pair of skis done in a matter of minutes. So you've got a nice sharp edge. You could take your thumb, if you're peeling off a little bit of the thumbnail layering, you'll know that you've got a sharp ski. Next, Maxie Glide. Great product. This particular one is jojoba oil, mixed with a fluorocarbon, fancy way of saying a very powdered version of Teflon. Also mixed in there is lithium, graphite, and molybdenum. This is something I put on every morning before I go out and ski. It's just sort of got a grayish white look to it. And I leave the excess on. I used to rub it out with a cork or a special cloth. I don't do that anymore. I just ski off the excess. Within the first 100 yards or so moving on the skis, the excess wears off. I generally, after a long day of skiing, will even put this on after skiing and let it soak into the base. And if you do this every time you go out and ski, your skis are always going to be properly waxed. It gets it down in the base structure, the micro grooves of the ski. So this is really for an investment of $20 for this wax, $55 for this bevel edge guide, $20 for these files. You're looking at $95. You can maintain your skis and your friends and family skis for many years to come. Typically, folks, in my estimation, as a skier and as a ski instructor, most people don't keep their skis in tune. They're lucky if they get them sharpened and tuned once a year, and that's typically if they go on vacation and they realize their skis are out of tune. Most skiers typically don't tune their skis ever, or they do it once every few years. Makes a big difference, especially when you're going on a trip and going out west, and you're going to be putting a lot of vertical feed in. You want to have your skis in tip-top shape. So this is the way to go. Again, you don't need to send your skis out to a shop and leave them there for days. This is something you can do on a regular basis and keep your skis in tip-top shape. So if you have any questions, comments, if you liked what you've seen, please feel free to do so down below, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.